just rebooting the computer for various reasons here in the home studio. Got a lot of Fox Business News action going on in the background, and the story of the day is wuHAAAN lab leaking the COVID virus. I believed it all along. I said, in fact, I think you're going to find out in the near future that the Democrat Party had much to do with this, trying to bring Trump down. But anyway, listen to this.
Two things we're following very closely for you. The yield on the 10-year Treasury all the way down to 1.53%. Bitcoin all the way down to the 31,000 level per coin. Big deal, two markets going down. Take a look at this headline. I'll read it for you for those who are listening on the radio. The science suggests a wuHAAAN lab leak. The author of that piece is Richard Muller. He's a professor of physics at Berkeley in California, and he joins me now. Professor, welcome to the program. What evidence do you have that points to the wuHAAAN lab?
The evidence comes from the virus itself, and it's purely scientific. It has nothing to do with speculation. It's not circumstantial. The virus itself is carrying a signal that it had been genetically manipulated. There's a short sequence of molecules in this genetic code. We call it double sig. Double sig, it doesn't occur in this virus naturally or in any of the related viruses naturally, but it has been used over and over again by the wuHAAAN laboratory when doing their published manipulation, which they have done. And this is in the virus. Remarkably, when they published the sequence of the virus, they didn't mention that this was in it. They mapped the virus, but they left that out of the paper. It was discovered a short time afterwards by other scientists. But it's like a smoking gun. It's as if the virus is itself telling us we came from the wuHAAAN laboratory. There's other scientific evidence too.
wuHAAAN!
What I want to emphasize is let's stop thinking about conspiracies. Let's stop thinking about what information is classified, who got sick when. The virus, the science itself is solid, and it has this fingerprint of genetic manipulation.
Is it correct to say that the only place in the world where research was being conducted on COVID was at the wuHAAAN lab?
Well, they were doing research on bat coronaviruses. And that research was actually being shared in the United States. There was collaborative research being done. But the U.S. scientists don't know of any what's called gain-of-function research happening there. We believe this shows gain-of-function research was going. Gain-of-function is an innocuous word until you realize that the function to be gained is human lethality. And there were collaborations there, but this was not... They were also working with the Chinese military, which is illegal according to the Biological Weapons Convention.
Is there any doubt in your mind that the COVID-19 came from the wuHAAAN lab?
Well, science can only give you probabilities. But when Steve Quay, who was the biologist working on this work, and I look at the probabilities, we say there is one chance, it's 1 in a billion, that this was not done in the wuHAAAN laboratory.
wuHAAAN!
Okay, that's long odds indeed.
He'll be silenced soon, and this will probably never make it onto YouTube or Faceplant.
Thank you very much, sir. Yes, sir.